Imagine slicing weeks off a ship's journey just by sailing through a man-made shortcut. It's a feat that seems almost magical, turning what was once a perilous months-long voyage into a matter of days. That's exactly what the Suez Canal does, and it changed the world's trade forever. This narrow ribbon of water has become one of the most crucial arteries for global commerce, connecting continents and economies in ways that were once unimaginable. Today, I'm diving into the story of this incredible waterway, a lifeline between East and West. It's a tale of ambition, innovation, and the relentless human drive to connect the world. Now here's the wild part. This shortcut isn't a modern idea. The vision of linking two great seas has fascinated rulers and dreamers for thousands of years. The dream of linking the Mediterranean to the Red Sea goes all the way back to ancient Egypt. Imagine pharaohs gazing out over the desert, envisioning ships gliding from the Nile to distant lands. Around 1850 BCE, Pharaoh Senusret III is believed to have dug the first basic canal. It was a primitive channel, but it set the stage for centuries of engineering attempts. Later, rulers like Darius of Persia and Ptolemy II tried their hand at connecting the Nile to the Red Sea. Each era brought new ideas, new tools, and new hope for bridging the continents. Ancient engineers in the desert, already chasing the same big dream, they faced brutal heat, shifting sands, and the limits of their technology. But the vision never faded. But the Suez Canal as we know it, that story kicks off in the mid-1800s when the world was hungry for faster trade and new connections. Enter Ferdinand de Lesseps, a determined French diplomat. He was a man with a vision as grand as the pharaohs, but with the modern tools and political savvy to make it real. He convinced Egypt's ruler, Said Pasha, to take on this enormous project. Together, they set out to do what centuries of rulers had only dreamed of. Construction started in 1859. 10 years of back-breaking labor, over 1.5 million workers battling searing heat and endless sandstorms. The scale was staggering, with workers from all over the world toiling day and night. Tragically, thousands lost their lives building this canal. Their sacrifice is a somber reminder of the human cost behind great achievements. In 1869, the Suez Canal officially opened. The world watched as ships sailed through the desert for the very first time, and a new era of global trade began. Suddenly, ships no longer had to sail around Africa's Cape of Good Hope. This 193-kilometer waterway cut nearly 8,000 kilometers off the Europe to Asia route. It was a revolution in speed and efficiency, saving time, money, and lives. Picture it: faster shipping of goods, oil, and raw materials. The canal became a superhighway for everything from spices and textiles to electronics and energy. Overnight, global trade was transformed. The world felt smaller, more connected, and more dependent on this single stretch of water. But with great power came global drama. The canal quickly became a prize that nations would fight to control, shaping the politics of the region for generations. By the late 1800s, Britain seized control of the canal, calling it the lifeline of the empire. Whoever controlled the Suez Canal controlled the gateway between Europe and Asia. Flash forward to 1956. Egypt's President Gamal Abdel Nasser nationalized the Suez Canal. It was a bold move that sent shockwaves around the world. That bold move triggered the Suez Crisis, with Britain, France, Israel, and Egypt clashing for control. The world watched as superpowers faced off over this vital waterway. Egypt held its ground, marking a turning point in post-colonial history. The canal became a symbol of national pride and independence for Egypt and the wider Arab world. Today, the Suez Canal is as vital as ever. It's a bustling corridor, with ships from every corner of the globe passing through day and night. About 12% of the world's trade flows through here, more than 50 ships every single day. That's millions of tons of cargo from raw materials to finished products, moving between continents. We're talking oil, gas, electronics, you name it. The canal is a floating marketplace, carrying the lifeblood of modern economies. But things can grind to a halt in an instant. One accident, one stuck ship, and the world feels the shockwaves. In March 2021, the massive ship Ever Given got wedged across the canal, blocking it for 6 days. The world watched in disbelief as global supply chains came to a standstill. Every lost day cost the world over $9 billion in trade. Factories paused, shelves emptied, and the true importance of the Suez Canal was felt everywhere. The Suez Canal is more than just a waterway. It's a living, breathing link between nations, cultures, and economies. It's a symbol of human ambition, conflict, and connection. The canal's story is one of visionaries, workers, and leaders who dared to reshape the world. From ancient pharaohs to today's shipping giants, this canal has shaped commerce and geopolitics for centuries. Its legacy is written in the tides of history and the flow of every ship that passes through. As long as the world keeps trading, the Suez Canal will stay one of the most important arteries of our global economy. Its future is as vital as its past, and its story is far from over. A man-made cut through desert sands, a shortcut that changed the planet. It's a testament to what humanity can achieve when we dare to dream big. That's the story of the Suez Canal.